Welcome to this video on monopoly. What will we study in this video? First, we'll describe the main features of a monopolistic market. Secondly, we'll have a look at the diagram and see what the diagram for a monopoly looks like. Let's first return to market structures. In the previous videos, we have discussed perfect competition. In this video, we'll talk about monopoly, as you can see on the other end of the extreme. The four market structures mentioned differ in the degree of competition. As you can see, perfect competition has a high degree of competition. Looking at a monopoly, there's no competition. Monopolistic competition and oligopolies are market structures that we will find in real life. But let's first explore what a monopoly is. A monopoly is characterized by one supplier in the market. That also implies that the monopolist is a price maker. There are no close substitutes. And there are high barriers of entry and exit. Barriers of entry and exit refer to impediments that prevent other firms from entering a market. If you were to set up your own railway company without using the already existing infrastructure, the cost to start such a business would be enormous. Another distinct characteristic of a monopolist is that it can maintain economic profit in the long run. This will be further explored in our next video. But before doing so, we'll first have a look at what a natural monopoly is and what a legal monopoly is. A natural monopoly is a clearly distinct type of a monopoly. In a natural monopoly, there's high fixed cost involved. We already mentioned the networks for rail, but you can also think in pipelines for gas and water supplies, cables and grids for electricity supply. Because of these large-scale infrastructure investments, these turn out to be primarily public goods, goods that are not provided by a private company, usually in the hands of the government, as they serve the public interest. Please be aware that worldwide there are substantial differences regarding natural monopolies due to privatization. Examples are national post offices, railway services, gambling. They are organized in different ways in different countries. The following monopoly is a legal monopoly. Again, a clearly distinct type of a monopoly, and it's a We also distinguish a legal monopoly. In a legal monopoly, the market is regulated either through regulation or legislation. Some examples: copyright, for example publications, patents regarding medicine, or for example through legislation. A driver's license can only be purchased via the government. As explained, we'll also have a look at the diagram for a monopoly. On your screen you will find the diagram for perfect competition. There's a clear distinction between the market and a single firm in that market. This differs for a monopoly. In a monopoly, we only have one firm. There's no distinction, therefore, between the market and that single firm. The rule for profit maximizing output stays the same. It is at the point where marginal cost equals marginal revenue. But please notice the difference in market price. When a perfectly competitive market is in equilibrium, the price equals marginal revenue equals marginal cost. That is different for a monopoly. At the point of intersection of MC equals MR, we move along that line up to the demand curve, and this will be the price that the monopolist can charge to establish its maximum profit. In the next video, we'll have a look at what this means for economic profit in a monopoly.